अस्सलाम वालेकुम, वेलकम टू अवर यूट्यूब चैनल एसेंशियल प्रिपरेशंस। अगर आप किसी भी जॉब के लिए ऑनलाइन तैयारी करना चाहते हैं तो ये चैनल और वीडियो आपके लिए है। इस वीडियो में कंप्यूटर सेक्शन की बेसिक इन्फॉर्मेशन है जो कि आपको किसी भी जनरल टेस्ट और एग्जाम क्वालिफाई करने में मदद कर सकती है। फॉर मोर लेटेस्ट वीडियोस एंड अपडेट्स सब्सक्राइब अवर चैनल एंड प्रेस द बेल आइकन। लेट्स स्टार्ट द वीडियो। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
The term computer is derived from A. Latin. Who is the inventor of the difference engine? B. Charles Babbage. Who is the father of computers? B. Charles Babbage. Who is the father of computer science? A. Alan Turing. Who is the father of the personal computer? A. Edward Robert. A CPU contains C. A control unit and an arithmetic logic unit. Which of the following controls the process of interaction between the user and the operating system? A. User interface. The first computers were programmed using B. Machine language. The physical structure of the computer is called B. Hardware. Coded entries that are used to gain access to a computer system are called B. Passwords. In the world today, most of the computers are A. Digital. You organize files by storing them in B. Folders. Why is it unethical to share copyrighted files with your friends? It is unethical because the files are being given for free. Which device is required for the internet connection? B. Modem. What is a light pen? B. Optical input device. UNIVAC is A. Universal automatic computer. CD-ROM stands for A. Compactable read-only memory. ALU is A. Arithmetic logic unit. VGA is A. Video graphics array. IBM 1401 is B. Second generation computer. MSI stands for A. Medium scale integrated circuits. The capacity of 3.5-inch floppy disk is D 1.44 MB. WAN stands for B. Wide area network. MICR stands for A. Magnetic ink character reader. EBCDIC stands for A. Extended binary coded decimal interchange code. Which of the following is a part of the central processing unit? D. Arithmetic and logic unit. CAD stands for A. Computer-aided design. Junk email is also called A. Spam. Hackers. B. Break into other people's computers. What type of computers are client computers, most of the time, in a client-server system? C. Microcomputer. A computer cannot boot if it does not have the C. Operating system. The amount of vertical space between lines of text in a document is called B-line spacing. Example of non-numeric data is A. Employee address. What is embedded system? D. The computer and software system that control the machine. First page of website is termed as A. Homepage. Is the appearance of typed characters. B. Format. When a file is saved for the first time. B. It must be given a name to identify it. What is the name of Excel files? A. Workbook. Where are data and programs stored when the processor uses them? A. Main memory. Represents raw facts, whereas is data made meaningful? B. Data, information. Is the functional key to display save as box? D. F12. What do you call the programs that are used to find out possible faults and their causes? C. Diagnostic software. Which programming languages are classified as low-level languages? D. Assembly languages. Which of the following is not antivirus's software? C. Oracle. Which device is required for the Internet connection? B. Modem. What does DMA stand for? B. Direct memory access. Which of the following is a storage device? D. All of the above. When did John Napier develop logarithm? B. 1614. A normal CD-ROM usually can store up to underscore data. C. 680 MB. MIS is designed to provide the information needed for effective decision-making by D. Managers. What is a light pen? B. Optical input device. BCD is A. Binary coded decimal. ASCII stands for C. American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Which of the following is the first generation of computers? A. EDSAC. The chief component of the first generation computer was B. Vacuum tubes and valves. Fortran is C. Formula translation. EEPROM stands for C. Electronic erasable programmable read-only memory. Second-generation computers were developed during B. 1956 to 1965. The computer size was very large in A. First generation. Microprocessors as switching devices are for which generation computers? D. Fourth generation. Which of the following devices can be sued to directly image printed text? A. OCR. The output quality of a printer is measured by B. Dot per square inch. In analog computer, B. Input is never converted to digital form. In the latest generation computers, the instructions are executed. C. Both sequentially and parallel. Who designed the first electronics computer ENIAC? C.J. Priesper-Eckert and John W. Mauchly. Who invented the high-level language C? A. Dennis M. Ritchie. Personnel who design, program, operate, and maintain computer equipment refers to C. Peopleware. When did arch rivals IBM and Apple Computers Incorporated decide to join hands? D. 1991. Human beings are referred to as Homo sapiens, which device is called Silico sapiens? D. Computer. An error in software or hardware is called a bug. What is the alternative computer jargon for it? D. Glitch. Modern computers are very reliable, but they are not. C. Infallible. What is the name of the display feature that highlights R of the screen which requires operator attention? B. Reverse video. Personal computers use a number of chips mounted on a main circuit board. What is the common name for such boards? B. Motherboard. In most IBM PCs, the CPU, the device drives, memory expansion slots and active components are mounted on a single board. What is the name of this board? A. Motherboard. What is meant by a dedicated computer? B. Which is assigned one and only one task. The system unit of a personal computer typically contains all of the following except D. Modem. A computer program that converts an entire program into machine language is called a /n. C. Compiler. A computer program that translates one program instructions at a time into machine language is called a /n. A. Interpreter. A small or intelligent device is so called because it contains within it a D. Sensor. A fault in a computer program that prevents it from working correctly is known as B. Bug. A self-replicating program, similar to a virus which was taken from a 1970s science fiction novel by John Brunner entitled The Shockwave Rider, is D. Worm. A state is a bistable electronic circuit that has B. Flip-flop. Unwanted repetitious messages, such as unsolicited bulk email, is known as A. Spam. DOS stands for A. Disk Operating System. Who is the chief of Microsoft? B. Bill Gates. Which of the following are input devices? D. Any of these. Examples of output devices are D. All of these. Which of the following is also known as brain of computer? B. Central Processing Unit. IBM stands for C. International Business Machines. Translates and executes program at runtime line by line. B. Interpreter. Is an OOP principle. C. Inheritance. COBOL is widely used in applications. A. Commercial. RAM stands for D. Random access memory. 1 byte equals A8 bits. SMPS stands for A. Switched mode power supply. The device used to carry digital data on analog lines is called A. Modem. VDU is also called C. Both 1 and 2. BIOS stands for A. Basic Input-Output System. Father of C programming language. A. Dennis Ritchie. The instructions that tell a computer how to carry out the processing tasks are referred to as computer. A. Programs.
Thank you for watching this video. For more video and updates, subscribe our channel Essential Preparations and press the bell icon.